the needy.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. We forgot it was Halloween. The whole time we're speaking to Mr. Wiley. Never once said Happy Halloween.
No. No, I was mesmerized by his answers.
Well, it's tough because you got a guy and you want to make sure his message gets out there. Whether you agree with it or disagree with it, you want to make sure it gets out there. And it's kind of our instinct to be silly and be entertaining has to take a back seat.
Yeah.
Has to take a back seat. But now, with Galen, we can put silly in the front seat.
That's right.
Mr. Silly, come up front.
We can put that top down and just cruise down the road in our convertible.
Galen Unold is in the front seat with us, Mr. Silly. Not to be confused with Mr. Nasty down at that place in Brooksville.
Yeah, the May Stringer House.
Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good. Have you had any candy yet today?
No, I've been really trying to not eat any candy.
Really?
But I'm sure that won't last much longer.
That's right. That's how.
My wife buys it. I'm like, you don't want to be the person who opens it. That's the key. Is you don't want to open it.
Which is the most tempting candy of all for you?
Reese's peanut butter cups. It's not even close. I just they're my absolute weakness. I mean, I just. Like if somebody has them, and I like at the office, people put candy on their desk.
Right.
It's so bad. People will come up and say, "Hey, Galen, so and so's got Reese's peanut butter cups."
Right.
I will find an excuse as to why I need to go talk to this person. And in some cases, it's like, "What are you doing here?" I don't know. I just wanted to introduce myself. So, this poor new girl, she had been there like 3 days, and she was a new administrative assistant, and she brought a whole bag, and I sat there and I ate like 4 of them. And the worst is if you don't get lunch that day, and it's like 2:30, and you are just absolutely starving.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll just sit there and eat the whole bag. So
exactly.
Those are my weakness.
We've all been there. Yeah. Galen, of course, is on each weekday morning to remind us of the importance of donating blood, representing LifeSouth Blood Center, Community Blood Center.
Yep.
This segment, sponsored by Penn Flooring. Let's make sure we thank them for doing that. They provide quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Go in and visit their spacious showroom. Maybe get some remodeling ideas that you didn't think of before. The showroom is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street here in Ocala, just by that bridge over there that we call Governor's Bridge.
Yep.
It's got a name. It's got 2 names, actually.
It does. I can't remember.
I'll never understand why they didn't just give it one name.
Yeah, exactly.
The Governor Blank Bridge.
Yeah, but they had to.
Well, now that there's 2, I always forget what they are. But when if they could be 1, I could.
Yeah, Governor Childs.
Governor Childs Bridge.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he one of the 2 names?
I think he is.
I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's one more. And forgibe me,
McKee or something, right? The local guy. We had this discussion one thing. I think it's McKee. Anyway.
McKee? Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
McGee, maybe. I don't remember.
The
Governor's Bridge. That saves.
So Galen posted a picture of his family. Oh, somebody else did, I think.
See that? Yeah.
Yeah,
when he was
Lisa,
younger.
my sister did. Yeah.
Oh.
And Galen is doing this cool hand signal. I think it means I love you in sign
I think it does. I think there's another finger missing, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
More fingers are up than should be down, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I was 17. I'm glad people don't judge me with the way I acted when I was 17.
Oh, yeah, my daughter did that, too. She'd sit there, put the love sign, but across your chest and, be goofy face and stuff. It's just really odd.
I think it's a rap thing. Or was.
I mean, it may have. Heck, I don't know what I was thinking. I was 17.
And for those who don't know, Galen's father was a local radio legend.
Yes, he is a legend.
He had been on the air. How many years was your dad on the air?
Ooh, 40, over 40.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wes Unold, in case for those longtime listeners who will remember the name. You maybe you never put 2 and 2 together. Oh, I didn't know that was Galen's dad.
Yeah, exactly.
my mom is pretty popular just as a teacher, so I get people who know my mom because I had your mom as a teacher than I had been just about anything. So
nice.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
shows she was a good teacher then when people remember her.
Yeah.
And make
absolutely.
the effort to tell you how great she was.
Yeah, absolutely.
So our
Well,
fun,
I see, when you have a weird name like Unold, we're all related.
has to be, yeah, that is what,
It's
yeah.
not like it's Jones or something.
Same
so.
with my last name too. It's anybody in this channel with Whitler is somehow related to
Yeah.
me,
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yep.
and they probably all hate hearing, "Hey, are you related to that guy on the radio?
Yeah, right.
You know that guy. That guy annoys me so much."
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Galen, how's the blood supply today?
We're actually okay. We really need O negative, and our platelet usage is, as I talked about earlier this week, it's just skyrocketing. So we really need people to come out, donate platelets, and if you're an O negative, donate whole blood, please.
Yeah, there you go. So there was a story in the newspaper about this kid who goes to school, and he's got a loudspeaker on his left shoulder, facing to the left, not toward his ear, and a loudspeaker on his right shoulder, facing to the right, not toward that ear.
Okay.
And it's a little bit too loud, and the teachers tell him, you whatever you're doing, you can't be doing this.
Got a speaker on his shoulders?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a
Is
brace.
it like the headphones that become speakers, or?
No. He built a brace for these.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
He was
All
going.
right.
He said he was going for Halloween as a stereotype.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's clever.
That is clever.
Very clever.
No, I know. That's why I brought it to mind. So the teacher said, "I'm sorry, you can't be a stereotype. It's politically incorrect."
Really?
So yeah,
That's even better. If the teacher said that with a straight face,
can't-
good for them.
you can't be a stereotype. You got to turn it down. If you're going to be a stereotype, you got to keep the volume down. Apparently, he had some.
And I can respect that at school. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a stereotype. And so I thought, wow, that's kind of a funny bit right there. And
Very clever.
even I didn't make it up. But it could be a bit if it was made up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, wow, what other stereotypes could you not get away with anymore? And so I have a kind of a list of them, and I got a little bit of help from downtrend.com, believe it or not. Never heard of that site
Oh,
before.
okay.
But one of the things I just thought of on my own was the honky.
Yeah.
You don't want to dress up like a honky because you'll probably insult some white people,
That's right.
right?
Right. And the other
Well,
way
the
around.
term now, instead of honky, it's redneck, right? Haven't we just replaced the word honky with redneck?
No, honky's
No.
every white person.
No, that's right.
A redneck just lives in the forest.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The word redneck is thrown around to so many different people now.
Okay, but if you went to school, if you're a child in school, or a teenager, and you're not Caucasian, and you dress up as a white person,
That's right.
do you also act the part? Like, do you eat mayonnaise sandwiches and stuff like that?
Yeah, right.
Mayonnaise. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got what you're saying. I don't know.
Would anybody be offended with that?
Mayonnaise.
Who's the comedian that said that? Well, he said,
I don't remember, but I knew where you were going, which,
all my white friends
Yeah.
eat mayonnaise sandwiches.
Right, right.
mayonnaise.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I had to laugh because I'm one of them. I fit the stereotype.
Yeah, right.
That's good stuff.
According to downtrend.com, now I'll tell you theirs, you do not want to dress as a bum anymore. We still all
I would have got,
As a
I would
hobo,
agree
we
with you.
called them.
we all dressed as hobos, yeah.
Yeah, we called them hobos, not
It
bums.
was an easy costume.
Yeah, it was. Just go in your dad's closet and get those, his jacket and, stuff, and we're set.
I'm going as a homeless guy.
Yeah, it's not a hard sell, is it? At all.
Politically incorrect. Yeah. Let's see another
good stuff.
costume that is wrong. Let's see.
You mean it's not right to be a hobo anymore? When did that become politically incorrect?
I don't know. It's what
As long
downtrend.com
as
says.
I guess as long as you're not holding a sign on I-75.
All right, you don't want to go as a Mexican bandito. It's stereotyping Mexicans.
You can get shot. I mean,
Yeah.
you could be representing the wrong gang in the wrong neighborhood and get
That's
shot.
right.
That's a cool costume. You get a big sombrero. You get some pistols.
Exactly.
Well, I
You
think
put
if
the
you do
blanket
that,
over you.
That was not as bad.
Well, it depends. If you're Mexican, If you're a Mexican, you can trick or treat.
Yeah.
I never believe that you can offend your own race. Right? Like, okay, so I'm
You can offend your own race.
If I was to wear a full-on headdress, right, with the face paint and the whole thing, I can't offend my own people.
Oh,
by
that's
making
right.
fun of my own people.
But they wouldn't
'cause
know.
it's yours.
But if you were a child and you went trick or treating and you knocked on somebody's door who is Native American, who didn't realize that you also were,
Why would that offend me? See, I don't
not
guess I
you,
did that.
but it might offend him. That person, what? Hey, we don't dress like that. What are you doing that for?
I don't know.
That's a cool
I
costume.
don't know.
though.
I
got one.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so what if like you're Irish and you dress up as a leprechaun?
I know it makes.
That's right.
I don't get it either. I'm not saying I get it. I'm just telling you that's what they say.
Or you're French and you wear a beret and
Oh.
And have a little mustache.
Oh,
on
let me
your
tell you the
face.
beret thing. You can't, I don't know why it's even still an issue, but Monica Lewinsky's mask is not legal. You can,
yes, because she copyrighted her likeness.
no, that's not what
No?
I read. I read it was because she wasn't a public figure by choice. She was an involuntary public
Doesn't
figure.
matter. I didn't think that mattered. Okay, all right.
You can
I don't
get
think
the
that's
beret.
stopping anybody.
You can get the beret, yeah, but you can't find a Monica Lewinsky mask. You can find a Bill Clinton or a Hillary Clinton mask.
Well,
I
you
guess it
could,
depends on if you go to which website you go to.
Right, you'll probably find one somewhere.
well, you could buy a black wig that looks like Monica Lewinsky's hair and put a beret on
you
there
can
and just
do it.
use your own face.
You know, the truth is, there's probably like 1% of the population that would even get that joke.
Right. Anymore. Yeah.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
mean, think about that. It was a long time ago.
Exactly.
Well, and the real element of that costume is the cigar.
That's right.
Well, that's part
You
of it.
gotta have the
Absolutely.
cigar and the beret. That's it. Everybody.
But the article said they can't sell her likeness like in a pre-manufactured
Yeah,
mask.
that kind of makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, because she's an involuntary celebrity.
Wow.
Involuntary.
Wow.
Gee.
I don't even know what that means.
It wasn't her choice to be a celebrity. all she
volunteered
did
to
was
be
she
an
was
intern.
she was just cleaning the president's shoes.
Of
Next thing you know,
course.
she becomes famous.
That's right.
That's exactly right. And she had to take a dress to get dry cleaned.
Yeah, he dropped his ashes. What can I say?
She's. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
But what would be okay is you can still go as knee pads.
As who? EPAC?
EPAC, who's that?
Well-
Rubio, who's that? I know Marco Rubio, but I'm confused, I guess.
Say it again, Lauren. I think we misunderstood you.
Oh, okay. Well, but you can't wear the Monica Lewinsky mask because she was an involuntary celebrity.
Right.
But knee pads would be fine.
Oh, knee pads.
Okay, there you go. Knee pads.
Now I got
that's
you.
Oh, I
great.
didn't hear that at all. Okay, now it makes sense. All right.
Thank you,
It
Lauren.
would have been funny if
Thank
she didn't have to
I thought
explain it.
I had lost. Thank goodness, I thought I had lost my touch.
No, we just couldn't understand. I don't know if the phone cut out at that exact moment or not. But thank you. Yeah, knee pads. That's funny.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you actually use
I
knee
got
pads? Do women actually use knee pads?
Oh, God, Larry, stop. Stop.
Hey, that,
All right.
that sounds like a good entrepreneurial idea.
Oh, my
Comes
God,
in different
stop.
colors. I'm going
Stop.
for it.
All right. So don't go as a Mexican bandito. That was last week. Don't go as a geisha girl. That's offensive
Geisha
to
girl?
geisha. Is that how you say it?
It's Geisha, right?
I know,
Oh,
no.
Geisha, I'm
Geisha.
sorry.
I don't even know how
I
to
think it's
say it.
Geisha.
But anyway, it's offensive to who? Japanese?
Who? See, I don't. Why would you be offended by that?
I don't know. I'm not.
If you're a geisha
I'm
girl,
not.
Somebody dresses up like you. I don't understand it. So if I dress up as a baseball player, am I offending baseball players?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
So where is the line? I mean, I don't know. So if I wear a big old 1960s afro, am I making fun of anybody who lived in the 60s with an afro?
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Like
Yeah.
Clarence Williams III on Mod Squad.
Or Bob Ross.
That's right,
Bob
Bob
Ross.
Making fun of Bob Ross. Or Simon.
I'll tell you that-
Art
I think I've
Garfunkel.
shared this.
Yeah.
When I have a really bad day,
Yeah.
when I'm having a really crappy day, I watch a Bob Ross video on YouTube,
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
and those happy clouds and those happy trees, it makes everything better.
No, the guy was awesome.
do.
No, he really
mean,
was awesome.
I think he was. I think he was on a lot of things, but he was incredible. So,
Yeah, he's great.
But, so if I dress up as like Bob Ross, is Bob Ross offended?
I bet not.
His spirit will come.
He seemed pretty cool. I would guess that he wasn't.
Yeah, I think so. I think
All
he'd
right.
like it.
Do not go as a drunk. It makes.
And by the way, when are they going to start bringing back Bob Ross reruns on PBS?
Oh, are they not there?
I tried to explain Bob Ross. If they are, I don't know.
Doug watches
I tried to explain.
Doug watches them
Like
all the
when I
time.
was in college, I would come home and watch Bob Ross
Yeah.
for like 30 minutes.
He was
The world
awesome.
became a better place.
Did you buy some paint?
No, I never intended to paint anything that he did, and I wonder if anybody did. Did you ever paint a Bob Ross painting?
No, but when you watch him, if you like painting, it makes you say, "Oh gosh, I want to go paint." You know? It's
Yeah,
kind
you
of
get the paints.
See, I'm not an artist. You're the artist of this group. You and Robin.
yeah, Robin more
I mean,
than
you
me.
made park benches, and it's still one of my favorite stories. So,
All right, you don't go as a drunk. I don't know if you heard me say that because you're making fun of alcoholism, which is a
come
disease.
on.
No, you can't go. Don't have a
Come
bottle
on.
and be wobbling around the street.
I could understand if you were like went as a cancer patient, right? Like if you were a child and you decided you wanted to act like a cancer patient.
Oh, yeah,
That would be pretty offensive.
that does sound bad. Yeah,
I mean, everybody would go, that's in poor taste.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't know. I don't know. Some of these people tend to take themselves way too seriously anyway.
Oh, yeah. I concur. I agree.
But can you imagine? I mean, I bet you this is actually what happens in somebody's family. What do you want to go with Halloween? You can't do that. All right, don't.
Right, so I'm going to tell you this, because this will probably then really be at the top of your charts then for offensive
Okay.
costumes. When I was in high school, I think I was freshman or sophomore year, me and some friends of mine, there were like 7 of us, we built a raft and dressed up like refugees.
That's a clever idea.
So the raft, you walked with it, right? And so we were all packed in by like this 4x4 wooden raft.
What a clever idea. That's great.
Now, is that offensive?
Not to me, but some refugees. You knock on the door, trick or treat. Hey, come on, man! You're making fun of
To
me.
be honest, in the neighborhood we were trick-or-treating at, I don't think they had that refugees.
I think
Again, I mean, why? It's kind of funny.
it is funny.
I think it's
It is-
great.
Oh, the next one. I hope nobody listens to this next one. Do not listen.
Never, don't listen to this. This is radio, but hey,
Listen.
you guys out there in the world, don't listen to this.
Don't pay attention to it. It says here, don't dress up as a sexy nurse. It makes women who are nurses out to be sex objects.
Okay.
I like the
first of all,
sexy
as a
nurse
man,
costume.
I'm going to speak for every man out there, every heterosexual man out there. Every woman is sexy, no matter what they wear most of the time.
That's right.
Every woman, is that what you said, or every nurse?
Every woman.
Every woman. Okay.
It doesn't, wow, that's no matter what it is, right?
That's right.
He's running for office.
Seriously, think about that.
Well, you go to the... Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying we could turn any situation into a sexy situation.
Have you
pretty
been to
quickly
Walmart?
In our mind. Yeah. There are some bad ideas, but it doesn't. And you know why we're offended by that? It's because they're not sexy. Are they trying not to be sexy?
Anyway, the sexy nurse costume is something I've always liked. And,
Now, what about a burqa? Is that offensive?
it's not on the list, but I bet you it is.
See, that to me is a little pushing the line because that's a religious thing.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be making fun of somebody's religion.
Yeah, right.
Maybe that's where I draw the line. I'm fine with them making fun of your disease, apparently. And your ethnicity and how you actually immigrated into the country.
That's right. That was so funny.
I guess religion is the line.
You should have gotten an award for that, Galen. That was a great idea.
It says here, do not go as the escaped mental patient.
That's funny, though.
Making fun.
People love that stuff,
I
though.
will tell you, because right now mental health as a whole is becoming, one of those things that people are you shouldn't make fun of.
Yeah, that's
But,
true. So-
if you do it right, I mean, you walk around in a straitjacket. I mean, that's kind of funny.
Well, you could look like Christopher Lloyd, and from Taxi. I mean, that was a great.
What was the Seven Faces of Eve? Is that what that was called?
Yeah.
Right,
If you put a name tag on there and it said Eve, baby.
That's right. That's right. Because she was nuts.
All right, do not
Eve was
dress
nuts.
as a fat person. Do not put on a fat suit.
Well, the reason you can put on a fat suit is because it's actually a suit. But
Right,
I mean, I
right.
think a lot of people would love to put on a skinny suit.
Oh yeah, it's kind of impossible to do.
Those things would sell like hotcakes.
But I can't imagine open the doors from little kids. It looks like a roly poly. I can't
What
imagine.
about a sumo wrestler?
Exactly. You go as a super
I think I would laugh. I think I'd find it funny. Anyway,
Well, that's just it. When you see a really good costume that's clever, you're like, good for you, man. When they try, it's usually, let's be honest, the parent tries, and it's good stuff. So
here's something now. The article. Where did I get this from again? This is from downtrend.com.
downtrend.
They say there's an irony here, is that while you can't dress up as some stereotypes, you can dress up as a Swiss yodeler and get away with it. It is not politically incorrect. You can dress a Swiss
When I think
yodeler.
of Swiss yodeler, did you ever see the movie Trading Places, Larry?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Right. Well, Jamie Lee Curtis, there's a scene in there where she dresses up as a Swedish yodeler.
Oh no.
Comes to mind whenever I hear of a yodeler. You may want to watch that one on Netflix.
Oh gosh. Do not dress
Jamie
up
Lee
as
Curtis is spectacular in that movie.
she always was. Yeah.
She should have won some kind of an award.
Do not depict women as doll-like or servantile. Do not. If you can be a Swiss yodeler, but don't make them doll-like or servantile.
Well, that means that medieval festival that goes on every year up in Hogtown, up in Gainesville, is out then.
Really?
Because the women
You mean the whole
dress
wench-
up as
the whole wench
wenches
outfit?
and
Oh,
barefoot
yeah.
with their
That's awesome.
big bosoms and stuff like
Oh.
that.
Oh, speaking of that, don't dress up as a
guy
bosom.
can turn anything. As a bosom?
It says do not dress up as a bosom
Oh, it'll be funny.
or as a penis. Do not dress up as a penis.
No, save that
I'm going
for.
to agree with both of those things. Any body part is typically a bad idea.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, tonight is Fantasy Fest, right?
I don't know.
The 31st, is it tonight or tomorrow?
You don't have to dress up. You just have to take off your clothes.
That's right. Don't
Uh,
Put a
expose
little
body
paint
part.
on.
That's right.
Put a little paint on.
let's see. You can go as the president, and you can go as Goldilocks. It says here.
Well, you can.
Yeah. Goldilocks
Was
is
she
okay.
a servant, though? No, I guess not.
I don't know.
She was rude to her host, though. I mean, she ate their food, she messed up their bed, she broke their
Right,
chair.
right.
I mean, that's awful.
That's right.
She wasn't nice.
Yeah. Anyway, funny stuff. Also,
Because bears have houses. That's what we learned from Goldilocks.
it says you can dress up as a fictional homicidal maniac, but not a real one. Okay.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to glorify that guy, or
No.
that girl.
Yeah, I got it.
Right,
Yeah.
and I agree with
agree.
that. You should not be Charles Manson. You shouldn't.
No, absolutely. I'm with you. Don't dress up as Osama bin Laden either.
No.
No, same thing.
No.
Same thing.
So we agree with some of these.
And and the thing is with these people like that, and people wear it because they're going to create a reaction in the people around them, which is what they want.
Yeah.
But it's not a positive in any way, and it just let's be honest. Halloween is fun. You're celebrating fun. It's not a holiday of any kind. You just want to go out and be goofy.
And I would
And
imagine
you don't want to ruin that mood by dressing up as something that's offensive.
you don't want to dress up as Hitler either, walking down the street.
No.
Well, I think Mel Brooks proved that Hitler can be funny.
Mel Brooks. All right, we got 15 seconds, Galen. Where's your bloodmobile today?
Well, Larry, It's at the Walmart in Dunellen this weekend.
To Walmart
So, yeah.
in Dunellen.
Okay.
All right. Galen, have a great Halloween. Go donate blood. They have LifeSouth right next door to the Cascades in Dunellen, next to Winn-Dixie. Happy Halloween, Galen. Thank you so much.
Hey, this is the greatest day of the year for us because the vampires can actually be themselves.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Cop killer is captured.
Pennsylvania State Police Colonel Frank Noonan says Eric Freen knew where to hide.
Such a big wooded area that he was totally familiar with, that he had a lot of places to hide in. And we had to be